So I've been using my new Fuji X100VI limited edition, if I have to mention it, for a while now, and I thought I'd bring you some of the accessories I've added onto the camera itself, just to make it just a bit more retro vibes, just to make it easy to use as well, and some of this edition actually functional as well as added to the design elements of it. But yeah, let's get through it. So the Fuji X100V or 6, so the VI. It's already a really brilliant camera as it is in terms of the setup, you know, just the way it is, you look at it, it's just really nice and retro vibes looking. Fortunately, this is a limited edition, so some of the stuff on here, well, one thing on here comes in the box, so I didn't have to buy that as an extra. But if you want to step up your camera, just want to add to it, these are some of the stuff that I've added to mine. Very minimal, very simple, and you can get all of them off Amazon. I'll link every single thing I've put on here. I'll put them in the description area so you guys can go ahead and click them and check them out and see what you feel like getting for your Fuji X100V or the 6. First up is on the back, which you probably can't really tell on here, which is a good thing. It's a screen protector for the display on the back, so that way it doesn't scratch very easily. It just means it's going to stay nice and fresh for a long period of time. So if I decide to sell it or anything like that, that screen is going to stay fresh and I don't have to worry about bashing it or scratching it or stuff like that when I'm taking it out and about, or just chucking it in my bag on the go. So that's probably one of the first thing I got. So it's good to have that screen protector put on your X100VI. Next, like I said already, it came in the box with the limited edition, but if you don't have the limited edition, you can also buy that, something similar off Amazon as well, which I bought for my 5. It's just this little shutter extra bit on top. So if I just unscrew this, see it's fell off. So that's what it normally looks like without it on. And this little button looking thing here, we just screw that on top and it just makes it feel better to, you know, as a shutter button. I just think it's just a lot better. It's just nicer and I like it being on top of that. If you buy a third-party one on the internet or Amazon, you can get them in different colors as well. So if you want to spice up the color, that's one way to definitely do that. Next up is the hot shoot mount. I've actually taken the adapter that comes with it initially. So I've bought this little thing here. So what this does is it helps to rest your thumb on here. So when you're shooting out and about, you can just rest your thumb on here and it still gives you nice access to the scroll wheel there that's underneath it to select things and change ISO or shutter speed or stuff like that. I've set mine to shutter speed, I think. But yeah, so that's really nice and I like this leather finishing on top of there as well. It just adds to that effect of this leather finishing in front of the X100VI itself. So this is really nice and it's lightweight as well, so it doesn't add too much to it and it's nice and secure. It's not going to fall off easily and it's just nice to have. Next thing with the X100V or the 6 is the issue that I've got is it doesn't have enough grip on this side here. So you can see it kind of protrudes a little bit, but it's just not enough to grip it on the go like that. So what I've got is this little mount here. So this mount adds that extra grip on the front, so I can have it as a grip for, you know, just holding onto it. And then what you notice is on the bottom as well, it gives me extra threads to mount things and it still gives me nice access to my battery and also my memory card, because otherwise if you were to mount this directly on some of the plates that's available on the market, some of them block the memory card and battery area so you can't access it whilst you've got them on. So this is easy to install as well. So in fact, let's do that together. So that just goes on the bottom like so, and then we just screw that into place. And like I said, I'll leave links to all this stuff, which I got from Amazon. They are affiliate links, just to warn you as well. So it just means that every time you buy off that, I get something off of it as well. But that's not the point of this video. It's just something that I have to let you know. But yeah, so that gives you that extra area on the bottom to mount other things. You still got a thread there to mount on tripod and easy access there to your memory card as well as your battery there. And it gives you that extra grip as well now. So you can see we've got that extra grip in front of the X100VI, so you can just hold it like that. It's just nicely placed and much more comfortable. And I love that it just adds this extra layer to it as well. And it's still flat as well, so you can still sit it flat on the surface and not have to worry about it at all. Next up is my little filter and lens hood as well. So if I just unscrew this, it's nice and slim, so you can see the filter itself is there. It's hard to notice. You can see it there. It's just really nice. You can buy different ones as well, so like ND or polarizer or whatever. Mine's just a UV filter, which is something that I thought I'd use every day. And since I'm going to put in that lens hood on as well, it just means it protects my lens because I can no longer put the lens cap that normally comes with this. I can't put that on there anymore. So that now protects my actual lens underneath it. And that allows me to then mount the lens hood, which is also metallic finish on there. And that just goes on there, which, let me just straighten that up. As you can see, it looks really nice, just adds to that retro feel as well. And it's also functional in terms of blocking out unnecessary lights into your lens when shooting out and about. So that's another really cool thing to add to your camera. There's other lens hood shapes that you can buy as well. So think about what you like and what you prefer and go for that. And finally, I have this wrist strap from Peak Design. As you can see there, it's nice, and I love the design of it. I love this little brushed metal finish in there with PD on there. This leather part on there as well with Peak Design on there. Just really nice, and I love how it's built. The build quality is really good, and that works with all the Peak Designs system. So I just click it on like so. So it's nicely placed on the camera there, so I can have it on my wrist, and it's just extra security for when I'm using it out and about. So it doesn't easily, it doesn't fall off. It doesn't fall off basically. Just it helps with having this for sure. So this is the wristband itself, and I love the finishing. It's just really nice. And when I'm not using it, it's just easy to detach off the camera itself. So you detach it. I don't need this bit. I can just still carry it out and about. And if I have the neck strap, I can also hook it up to the Peak Design strap attachment that's already on there for me as well. But yeah, that's it really. Let me just put that back on so you can see the whole thing. So what do you think of my setup? Let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions, drop them there as well. And all links will be in the description area. All links are affiliate links, just to mention again. And every time you click them, I'll be getting a portion of wherever it is that Amazon gives me. So I got them all off Amazon. But yeah, let me know what you think. And if you like it, drop a comment, like it, and make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.